It's coffee break. Okay. Well, it's another week where we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing here? It's not looking good outside, and we're still in summer.
It's so hot. Oh my goodness.
Yep, okay. Let's start it out.
Yeah.
Crypto. Not the currency, the dog.
The better crypto.
I will probably never talk about the currency on this podcast unless it really was important.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't really care about that stuff.
No.
When it first came out, I was interested.
I was like, this is just like DeviantArt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, buy my base model. It's like I can just screenshot it.
Well, one of my favorite ones was there was two comedians who had a podcast together.
Mm-hmm.
And this episode killed the podcast. But it was Bert Kreischer
Yeah.
and Bill Burr.
Oh.
Yes, and they had a podcast together. It was during 2020, so they started having to do Zooms. And one of the last episodes was this crypto one where they brought in a financier to talk about it.
Yeah.
Bert did not listen, and he made it so unbearable. Like, you can tell Bill was upset, but then, they're like, it ended because of me. Crypto, the super dog, got his first short. It's about 5 minutes long.
Nice.
About him trying to save a train and destroy a pigeon.
That's crypto stuff, I guess.
I haven't watched it, but I will. It will be followed by 3 more shorts.
Are they live action?
No, they're animated.
Nice.
And the whole point is to drag it out till September 23rd.
What happens then?
We get the physical release of Superman.
Ooh, yes.
Now, this Friday, it will be available digitally. Mm-hmm. I want my 4K box, steel box, right? I don't know if I'll get the Fortress of Solitude one that's sold out the second day the movie was in theaters. No. I can totally understand why.
I want the physical disc because I want all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah,
that's something I really hate with streaming, is I can't watch the behind-the-scenes thing.
Yeah, that does become a bummer. They will include deleted scenes.
Nice.
Which I'm excited for, because if you've been following with me and Superman, I talked about how there was 30 minutes cut out of the movie.
Yeah.
I want that 30 minutes back.
And probably a lot of Daily Planet.
Yeah, Daily Planet, and it's probably going to be comedy heavy because that was the big complaint. Mm-hmm. They're like, it shifts tones too much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but I would have been fine with that.
Almost like, do you know who James Gunn is?
Yeah.
Have you seen his works?
So Superman's coming.
Nice.
And then soon we'll get, I think later this month, Peacemaker Season 2.
Yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening finally. I feel like it's been a lot of nothing all year.
He was asked about Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn because technically, since the events of the Suicide Squad, which he directed, the sequel, is true to the DCU. Yeah. Right? He said, about her involvement, right? And he said, we'll find out in the future.
It's probably just like,
But then he also was like, there's Bloodshot, and I want to put Bloodshot in almost everything I do. Mm-hmm. Which means he wants to bring Idris back.
Nice.
And I'm like, if Bloodshot got to meet the Peacemaker we know now, he would be very upset with him.
Idris has such a fun career. I like how he just does everything. He's Knuckles the Echidna. Yep. He's in that new Genndy Tarkovsky film, Fixed. Mm-hmm. He'll do a weird comedy action thing with John Cena. Yep. Cool stuff. He's fun.
He's the villain in the spin-off of Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's British, so Brits tend to be bad guys.
Or they change their accent and they pretend to be an American.
Yes.
Charlie Cox, we're moving on to Marvel now. Charlie Cox, GalaxyCon? I don't know where that is. Called the next season of Daredevil the final one. Mm-hmm. Right? Vincent, who plays Kingpin, addressed to everyone that Charlie used the wrong word and there's a good chance for a 3rd season. The release of this season will be in spring of next year.
What?
Yes.
What? What? I feel like things are just starting to get going. I'm annoyed. Okay. Taking too long. I want it now.
I'll be honest. It's the only project of Marvel I'm actually really excited for, besides Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, and even then with Spider-Man 4, I'm like, I'm curious what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be such a departure, but I don't...
Why is he on the tank?
Yeah.
Why does he not wear his mask?
Yeah.
And there's a picture, it got deleted, it got taken down, of the new actress in the movie. I already forgot her name. I didn't write this down. This is coming off the top of my dome. But she's a redhead. So we'd make alludes to, like, oh, it's going to be the actual MJ, right?
Yeah. Mary Jane.
Yeah. And no, they dyed her hair blonde. So everyone's like, it's Gwen. And I'm like, well, hold on. It could still be Black Cat.
Silver Cat? Yeah.
But if it's Gwen, there's only one version of that character I'd like to see. But why? I already have Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, also, I don't want to watch... Like, our current Spider-Man has lost a lot. He's got hurt a lot. He's already lost Tony. He had to abandon his friends and girlfriend. I don't want to give him a new girlfriend just for him to for her to die. Because of course she'll die. She's Gwen.
He lost May.
May?
Aunt May.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you not remember Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man stopping him from killing Goblin?
Well, I was thinking he also lost the other spider people.
that didn't feel right. It's Gobby. I'm sorry.
Well, even he wouldn't kill
Oh. Yeah.
Well, technically he didn't kill Gobby. Gobby killed Gobby.
Yeah, but I mean, when Tom Holland's Spider-Man's wailing on him, you gotta remember how strong that character is.
I feel it would make sense for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man after seeing what happened with Harry post Goblin's death and everything that went with him. How he'd be like, I wish I had have stopped it and helped him instead.
Yeah.
So I get it. I think it makes sense.
The actress who played America Chavez, I cannot pronounce her name.
I don't even know what it is.
It's Spanish. Or like Mexican Spanish, but I know her last name's Gomez.
Nice.
Anyways, she was in an interview also, and she was asked if she was working hard on the next Avengers movie, and what she said, very.
Yeah.
Now, she wasn't confirmed in the casting, and no one really knows about this, so it seems like she just kind of like outed herself to being in the movie.
I think...
Yet, it makes a lot of sense. What is the power of this character?
Yeah, like going through... realities.
she goes through multiverses. She can go into any dimension, right? This is called the multiverse saga, right?
Yeah.
So
it's honestly insane that she's only been in one movie. Like, of all the characters that we talk about this often, how, like, you know, Shang-Chi hasn't done anything in years, but she does the multiverse thing. We're doing multiverse things. Why has she not been way more pivotal to everyone's plotline?
There's a lot of problems with the MCU, right? And I started really looking at it for the podcast. You know, I'm not obsessed. And I was looking at Phase 1 compared to Phase 2, compared to Phase 3, compared to the next phases.
Yeah.
Because 4, 5, and 6, where they begin and end doesn't matter to me.
No.
For them it does, whatever. But when you look at the first 3, the first one, no movie is about a character who just doesn't show up at the end.
Yeah.
Which is Avengers, right? The second one, there's only 2 movies about characters that don't show up in the Avengers. One of those is Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're back at Gunn. The whole thing circles around Gunn.
It's always James.
No, it's because the Guardians was a standout.
Yes.
And it's crazy that it's that good and has nothing to do with the billion-dollar project coming in.
Yeah.
Right? And then after that, it was Ant-Man. In which Ant-Man was supposed to serve a better purpose. And he does continuously show up. Scott's a very important character for Endgame. We
slowly, like, while Guardians weren't directly doing things with the Avengers for a long while, they were doing a lot of heavy lifting, establishing the world out in space, which a lot of the stuff happens out there.
We also got to learn about them.
Yes.
And a lot of us fell in love with them. So when Rocket is alone... Rocket and Nebula are alone, you feel the sadness from those characters.
That's another thing. Because the Guardians has Gamora, that's like our one-way ticket to like getting like real information on Thanos, not just Thor's stories from from
the past.
Yeah.
Like when he was the Warriors of Three and Sif.
We get like a real like in the moment character who can tell us more about who Thanos is.
Yeah.
And it has a personal connection to him.
That's true. There is a connection to Thanos, and they set up the power gems. What I'm getting to is Phase 3 has these other characters, right? Mm-hmm. That they all show up in Infinity War and Endgame, and it all wraps itself up in this beautiful little bow.
Yes.
Right? Even the kid from so Iron Man 3 is at the funeral.
Yeah.
He's the one that everybody goes, who the hell is that? Which, by the way, it's the same kid from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
The problem with these current phases, mm-hmm. right? There's so many loose connections.
I don't even know what phase we're on.
We're in 6. What was the movie that just came out? Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Oh yeah.
That is the beginning of Phase 6.
It's this thing also, there's no like interconnection between any of them. We haven't had an Avengers where they can all come together.
Yeah.
It's very like, I don't even know where the story's going. We don't even know who the villain is. You know, what are our end goals anywhere?
The villain's Doom.
Is it Doom? Because it was Kang for a long while.
From what I was reading, this is so befuddling, but apparently all those rumors about Doom showing up, and this was before Jonathan Majors had all the legal issue, mm-hmm. were true.
What an insanely stupid way of doing this.
They sat there and they're like, we're going to do Kang Dynasty. They officially announced Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
Right? Yet, on the back burner, they were cooking up Doom. And I'm like, then why did you... Now I feel cheated. Because I'm like, why did I bother learning about Kang? Mm-hmm. When it could have just been Dr. Doom again.
Also, even though Doom was the thing, it's been 3 phases, and he's only just now gotten introduced at the very end of the most recent movie.
Yeah.
What was phase 4 and 5 even for?
Don't get me wrong, Doom is a terrifying opponent for everyone in Marvel, right? But there's other guys. You got Galactus. You finally got to show him off. Mm-hmm. You've got Mr. Sinister.
Who's Mr. Sinister? That's a great name.
He's the villain of the X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, we're talking about just mutant freak.
Yeah.
But we don't get the X-Men until after Doom is killed, I guess. Because that's what they said. The next movie, Phase 7, begins with the X-Men. And it soft reboots, the word they're scared of, the whole MCU.
It's such a catastrophe. They've mishandled things so crazily. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know where they went awry. They were on top of the world.
So I don't know if America Chavez is in the movie. It makes sense to put her in there. Mm-hmm. And you've waited too long. She's not going to be a kid anymore.
No.
In which I thought Secret Wars was going to be about the kids, but the kids all grew up. So it's going to be a young adult film.
It's going to be like when you're in the middle of watching like High School Musical 3 and you're just painfully aware that they're all like in their 30s now. Yeah. It's like you're not in high school. You can't fool me.
Dude, okay. You brought up High School Musical.
Yeah.
And I've got time to burn and some opinions to share.
Okay.
High School Musical. It tells you exactly where the musical takes place.
In high school.
In fact, the funny thing was that was not the title of it.
Yeah.
That was the title that they put on it to hold it. Like, to be like, this is not, it's a working title, right? Mm-hmm. But then it got stuck.
It's catchy. High School Musical. Yeah. It has like a rhythm to it.
Our main character, Troy, comes to the natural problem and question he has to answer at the end of every high schooler's journey.
Yeah.
Where do you go now? Right? Mm-hmm. And for him, it's either basketball or singing. Right? Yes. Again, we have to ask Troy this question because Troy hasn't figured it out yet.
You can't do both.
Yeah, you can't do both. They keep telling him you can't do both. And then, at the end, he announces to everyone He's doing both.
I know. It was such a cop-out. I was so pissed. I also was annoyed that he came... Okay, it's the logical solution. Because they're like, where are you going to go, Troy? Sports school or drama school? And he's like, I'm going to go to a different school that doesn't specialize in either of those things, but is close to home and near where Gabriella is. And it's like, oh, well... If I knew we were working with real-world logic, yeah, of course that's the right answer.
For some reason...
You made it seem like these are the only schools in the universe.
But that's the one time we throw the real world into it.
I guess at the end they did, like, maybe when they were sitting there trying to figure out how to wrap it up, they're like, we can't just give some, like, BS Disney happily ever after ending.
But who made these movies?
We should give them,
who paid for these movies?
I know. Here's something so someone pointed this out, like, a while ago. I don't remember. But in the first movie specifically, all the songs they sing are songs for the play that they're all auditioning for. That's the whole point. They're all trying to be in a play. We never see the play.
That's true. We never got to see the play.
And someone was pointing out that what the hell is the story of their play? Because you need to think about Sharpay's song, think about their romance song. Every song they sing is... Except for, like, you know...
The first one.
Except for...
Their duet together at the ski lodge.
Yeah, that one. And then the one where all the kids are in cafeteria going...
Status quo?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is the dumbest.
Don't do that here. Not on my podcast.
But all the others are songs for the musical... What the hell is the plot?
By the way...
They don't seem like they should be together.
That song taught me what status quo was.
Fair.
So, that was my gateway drug. Maybe I'm gay? Sorry, you brought that up, and I just randomly last week thought about Troy in High School Musical 3, and I was just like,
I saw a TikTok the other day. It was the funniest thing. It was like a news alert because there was like an alligator on a golf course, you know, and you're supposed to evacuate, you know, so they can wait for the alligator to wander back into its home, river, whatever. Anyway,
as long as you're not close to it.
Well, someone was filming, and as the gator's just like walking around, it was Troy's song from the second one when he's on the golf course.
Yeah, bet on it.
Yeah.
See, I know the songs. Like, I'm a huge fan. I love it. I won't show it, but if you asked me, I would tell you immediately that those are great movies.
We can all agree. Gabriella's the worst. That she sucks.
Yeah.
She's boring.
Even Zac Efron moved on.
Fluttershy. She's just Fluttershy. The pony from My Little Pony.
She still acts?
I'm saying the character feels like the embodiment of Fluttershy.
Okay.
She does not voice Fluttershy.
I haven't seen that actress in a long time. I think it's because she had like a scandalous picture.
Sometimes that can ruin a career, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, here's the fun problem. You film these movies when they're kids, and then they turn into adults, and then at the end they're like, hey, I'm an adult, I can show my body. And everyone goes, ew, you're a kid, stop it. And it's like, because you got immortalized as a kid.
Truly the Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, or Amanda Bynes conundrum, because it always happens over and over and over again.
Which Miley Cyrus said there's like an anniversary for Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
She's coming back to do something with Hannah Montana.
She's probably gonna sing some old Hannah songs. I'm glad, like, she doesn't hate the character. She doesn't hate her time with it. She just doesn't... She doesn't like her dad, is what it is.
She doesn't like her dad?
No, he sucks.
He's he's like one of the best parts of that show.
As a person in real life, he's bad.
Okay. Fair
Stole
enough.
a lot of money.
Oh. Well, I mean, she was just a kid. She doesn't need it.
Votes for specific people.
We'll talk about them. Johnny Depp, not that specific person. Johnny Depp has been asked if he'd return to Pirates 6, right? So he famously said during the Amber Heard trials, I will never do another Pirates.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked at the camera and said it, right? He was clearly upset. Disney dropped him because of all this, right? Mm-hmm. He lost a lot of money. He lost a lot of potential in Hollywood.
Like, I understand.
Career clout, I guess I would call this.
I don't think actors really like being stuck doing one role for forever. Also, the last time he's been Captain Jack Sparrow, which I imagine is a very, like, physically strenuous role to do.
Why? He just walks funny.
All his swaying and extra-ness. I bet it's just like a lot at the end of the day. That was ages ago. I don't want him coming back for Pirates. If we're gonna do Pirates, I want new Pirates.
Well, the producer of the Pirates series, who also produced Top Gun, right, said that he already talked to Johnny Depp. And Johnny basically told him, when you're writing the script, so he said they're currently writing it. And I was like, whoa. Last time there's 2 scripts.
Yeah, well, I guess they figured out which one they wanted.
Yeah, so he said at the end of the day, it depends if Johnny likes what's on the page.
All right.
And I'm like, I'm hoping it's the Margot Robbie script they're going with, and Jack just shows up as a legacy character.
Yeah.
Right? We could just have one last crazy adventure with him, because he is a wacky...
He's like just a drunkard in a bar that she walks past,
yeah.
and he gets one little line. Kind of like...
No.
Like Logan in X-Men...
First Class?
Yes.
Yeah. And then he's in the whole entirety of the sequel.
Yeah.
I hate Days of Future Past.
I do too.
Phasmaphobia.
Oh yeah. That game.
Yep.
It's still doing things.
Yes. And, oh, come on. My autocorrect messed up. It's called Kinetic Games. They're the ones who published this, right? They built it and published it. And they're working closely with Blumhouse to do a live-action adaptation. Right?
Nice.
We remember the announcement of this?
I do.
While they were working on the game, they got asked about the movie adaptation, in which they started to say, we're working very closely with them to make sure it's not just a ghost hunting movie.
Yeah, because there are so many of them like that, you know?
Like what?
I don't know, like Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity.
Insidious. I feel like those are already pretty big.
Blair Witch Project?
I guess, technically.
Cloverfield at that point? You just started putting in random things, I guess?
I don't know what else it could be about. Because that's all you do in the game, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, I think they want to make it more fantastical.
That could be fun.
Yeah, well, you're dealing with demons.
Yeah.
You eventually start running into demons and stuff. It's not just ghosts. You're dealing with the next scarier thing. I also think it has a lot to do with the last video game adaptation.
Until Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I brought it up the other day about how I hate when they just steal another thing's name and staple it to their crappy movie that no one wanted. They can find one thing that they can kind of relate to the game and just screw you.
I mean, it ruins it for everybody.
Yeah.
When you do things like that. And now those who haven't played the game but saw the movie think they understand the game, or they'll be told that's not even what the game is.
It's not even close.
And then they're just going to sit there and go, why did I waste my time?
It's just...
Because I didn't like it. Obviously, no one likes it.
Yeah. It's also weird, because I thought they were done doing that kind of thing. It's when you attach a name of a pre-existing franchise, whether it's a book, a comic, or a video game, you have a certain set of expectations that people will have.
Yep.
Because it has a fan base already.
Yeah.
And so when you go in and intentionally write it out of character for the thing you're supposed to be doing, obviously no one's gonna be happy.
Well, yes, you're absolutely correct. When we look at this concept and go, this is a game that the fans loved so much. I knew about the game and how much people loved it and the monster that's in it, the Wendigo.
Yep.
And just from the fans telling me, they're like, have you played this game? It's one of the best games I've ever played.
It's great.
And yeah, see, here we are.
I love it.
And it's like, okay, so then you see the popularity, you see that people love the story. It's a narrative-driven story, right? And then you just go, well, let me tell my own.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, what?
Not even close.
And this happened to Resident Evil.
Yeah. Keeps happening to Resident Evil.
It will continue to happen to Resident Evil. Zach Krager, who just directed Weapons.
Yeah.
Weapons did very, very good this weekend.
His glowing reviews.
And yes, I mean, people are loving this. It makes me wonder if I need to go back to Barbarian, his first movie, to see if I missed something.
Well...
But here, he was talking about Resident Evil. This is his next project.
Yeah.
He said his Resident Evil is very different than the others. And I was like, well, I mean, you could just show me water dripping in a bucket And it would probably be better than most of the movies I've gotten so far. So,
the first time I saw Alice, I was like, "Who the hell is that?" Oh, what a terrible actress.
Mila Jovovich can't act.
That's why only her husband is the one casting her.
Yes.
She's terrible. She's terrible.
Yeah.
She had like 4 lines of dialogue in the Monster Hunter movie, and even then she was bad.
And who directed that?
Her stupid husband.
Paul W.S. Anderson will burn in hell for what he's done to my things. Krager, right, said he's not going to follow the games.
But
he said it's set in the game's universe, but he's doing his own thing. And I was like, okay, I'm not as upset.
Like,
right?
It's a whole world.
There's wiggle room, right?
Yeah.
There are side spin-offs, DLCs, and forgotten characters.
We have characters. If it could be about like the Wolf Pack. I think that would be fun.
You're not gonna get that.
I know. I'm trying to be hopeful.
We get to find out what happened to Billy from Resident Evil 0. He died because he got mauled by a bear in the forest.
So I'll wait to see what it looks like. But I'm nervous now.
Yeah. Well, with the success of Weapons, he was also talking about making a sequel.
To Weapons?
Yeah. He said he already has an idea. He's got a really creepy thing going on.
Okay.
And he wants to explore that. But Warner Brothers is looking at their wallets, and they're like, well, we want a prequel.
Prequel?
This is now a franchise.
We were just talking about this last week.
And the
horror movies don't do well with sequels.
Here's the fun thing, is that Weapons did so good. It is one of the first movies since, 20 years? Where it's an original IP.
Yeah.
And it's doing this good. 20 years.
Yeah.
Fathom that.
Well, they haven't been... Even when there is an original IP, they don't put a lot of money or effort towards it.
No.
Because the companies convince themselves they can't work. We haven't seen Weapons. I have tried very hard to avoid spoilers because I heard it's at its best if you go in knowing as little as possible.
Okay.
So I don't know if a sequel or a prequel makes sense story-wise, but I want to see it.
Is Josh Brolin in that?
I don't know.
Because I almost watched the gas station scene.
Yeah,
I found it online.
With Benedict Wong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost watched it. I was like, really? And it was just because Josh Brolin was there. I don't know what it is. I like him. That's all I can say.
Huh? Josh Brolin is good.
He is. He's really good. Please for the love of God, can this movie be good?
Just please do Resident Evil good.
I will actually go into a church. I am not religious.
And like, you don't have to follow the games. Look at the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Yeah.
Those aren't like the games at all.
Do you know how angry I am with Sonic?
I bet.
You let the blue hedgehog, who wears tennis shoes, do better than all of you? And the last best adaptation was Mario, which got Jack Black to do his dumb singing thing.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And then, before that, the best video game adaptation in Hollywood's eyes. In our eyes, it's going to be Silent Hill, right? Mm-hmm. It's hard to argue against that one. It's really good.
It is.
I mean, I did the review and people liked it, so. But it was World of Warcraft.
Yeah, and that one wasn't even, like, well received. There was a lot of complaints about it. Like, not, like, only, like, game accuracy or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I heard the pacing was garbage.
It's weird, man.
I bet it's weird.
It's weird, but then when I found out the director, Duncan, is the son of David Bowie, I was like, ah.
That explains a little bit.
Okay, Dad wasn't around and you played a lot of video games, but you got weird because Dad was weird. I understand now. Back to video game adaptations. The live-action Legend of Zelda movie, social media, has been poking fun at Nintendo's IP being produced by Sony Pictures.
That is... The irony is too perfect.
Honestly, it's the story of two friends.
It is. And
I adore the story because these two companies, especially Sony Entertainment, right? The PlayStation and Nintendo's console.
Yes.
Right? These two lines of consoles are in my life since I remember anything.
The competition was only there as a benefit for each other.
Yeah, well,
like Nintendo makes a commercial where they're like, we have 64 bits, that's better than PlayStation, and then PlayStation makes a commercial and is like, Sony does what Nintendo don't, or whatever.
I'm not editing that out.
I was trying to, because the one I thought was Hercules does what Nintendo Hercules, and I knew that was wrong.
Okay.
That's from an old YouTube video.
Nice.
But no. Yeah, they were always friends. Sonic was the first non-Nintendo character in Smash Brothers, and it was early.
Sonic is not Sony nor Nintendo.
Fair.
There was another competitor known as Sega.
Yeah.
Well, Sega is still around.
Sega and Sony, isn't there, aren't they? No, they did the Dreamcast.
Yep, and the Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
The Nintendo wanted to make a console back in the 90s using disk drives. And they went to their buddies on the same island known as Sony.
Yep.
And Sony was like, yeah, we love this idea. We want to work with you. You see how great you're doing with these games. We love the characters and everything.
Yep.
So they built something. Right?
Things fell apart.
Well, no. Nintendo said, oh, we found a better deal.
Yeah.
So they went across seas over here to America, and they talked to Philips. Yes, the guys who make basically all your electronics, your light bulbs.
Philips CDI, where we get the 10 out of 10 games like Legend of Zelda, Wand of Gamelon. The one with the infamous weird MS Paint animations.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure that was part of the contract. We get to put games on it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what they did is they found out it was cheaper to build these cartridges than to make these compact discs. So now Sony has created an entire console.
And they're like, well then, fine.
Well,
since we have it, we'll make it.
We're now in war, and this begins the console wars.
And it must have been so soul-crushing when they're sitting there mapping out their next big console, and someone at Nintendo had to just sit down, take a deep breath, and goes, guys, the GameCube is gonna need to use compact discs. And they're like,
what if they're tiny?
We'll make them really small. They'll fix it.
And there's a handle on the back of the console so you can walk it to your friend's house.
The first time I opened up a game for the GameCube, I saw the tiny disc and I thought I was scammed. I was like, what is that? That's not right.
Yeah. Oh my god, so the discs. I remember I had a computer where I would press it and the disc drive would pop out, right?
Yep.
And you could see the circle where, like, your CD-ROM would sit, right? And then there was a smaller circle. And I just like, I have to try. And I put the GameCube disc there. And it worked. And then there was a weird, like, Band-Aid shaped one.
What's the Band-Aid shape?
Which was in deeper.
Uh-huh.
They used to make discs that shape.
Why? I mean, now we have the tiny little cartridges for like, the Switch. So I guess they were always trying to go smaller.
So that makes a lot of sense in the fact that it's basically a memory stick.
Yeah.
They just put the game on it.
Yes, which is smart, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Although I am going to rant, and I know why. I think the physical boxes for Switches are stupid and horrible. It's a waste of plastic. Mm-hmm. We don't even get manuals anymore. And the red spine looks hideous.
I love that you're still upset about manuals.
I had a lot of fun. It was such a fun little treat. You can look at, because they would get like unique pictures just for the manuals. You know, there was one. It was for this game called Technic Beat, and it was a weird rhythm game. It was the weirdest. Okay. But the whole manual was basically like a comic between the two main characters.
Yeah.
And it was the coolest thing, and I just miss, because now when I'm like, I don't remember how do I delete my save file. And then I have to go to the manual to, like, remind myself, and it's just a block of white with boring black text, and I'm like, ugh, so boring.
Ultimately, in the end, with these two consoles, these two companies, one would make the PS3, right? And that would be considered the all-time greatest at its time.
Yes.
I love the PS3. And then Nintendo just became really Nintendo. They've always been this way.
Yeah.
Like, if we go back, we look at the Visual Boy.
They always were into their weird... Because they were a toy company first.
Well, they're a playing card company.
Yeah.
And then they evolved into... They're really clever people, but, yeah, they made the Wii.
Yeah, and then they made the Wii U.
Yeah, they trip and stumble a few times.
They were always trying to make it that handheld thing.
Yep. Well, Sony has just been like, okay, we are going to be the console. We're going to be the most powerful one. And Sony's real competition is the Master Race.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yes.
I'm like, let's take them down once and for all. And also, Nintendo and Sony and the Master Race have helped just push the Xbox console into a corner. They're not going to make consoles anymore.
Xbox was never really a contender.
Well, they're not going to make home consoles. They're going to keep that GROG crap around.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. It's just a Steam Deck.
Exactly.
20 years later.
But the fun of Steam and PC with like the Steam Deck, you have a million options.
You have so many more options than I do on my PlayStation.
Infinite like indie stuff. There's like you could get like the nitty gritty like dark like Dark Souls, but then you can also get like the cutesy fun like Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
You have everything on Steam.
Yep. You don't have the exclusives that I have access to.
True, I can't play Pokemon on Steam. Oh, rumor has it that Kanto is gonna maybe get remade for Switch 2.
Are you repeating what I've told you, or have you found something?
I couldn't remember if you told me, if my sisters told me. I think you told me.
Yeah, I was talking about this, and it is a rumor, but here's the problem with this rumor. Fucking stop with Kanto. There's more than 1,000 Pokemon, and you want to limit me down to 151.
On one hand,
maybe.
I totally understand. Well, some of them should technically evolve. Your Chansey could, in theory, evolve into Blissey, but for some reason in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they didn't let that happen. You had to get the national dex at the end of the game before your Pokemon could evolve beyond the first 151.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a bad decision.
That sucks. If we did, and I'm still against the idea, but if we did, you have to bring everybody.
Yes.
And you're bringing all the weird gimmicks. I want Megas, I want Z-moves, I want... Look, basically, the show. Look at the show. When Ash was fighting Leon.
Yeah, I want contests. I want everything.
Yeah. And then terrestrialized.
For me, I suddenly got very nostalgic. I wanted to play Gen 1, but I can't. Unless I want to play Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu, which I don't, because they're not the same game. You don't fight the same way. They're really easy, also.
They are super easy. I wish they made Let's Go Johto.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Just keep it going.
Remember when we dreamed up those, and then they were like, look, it's another app game.
Yep. Which, by the way, I deleted that new app game.
Oh, yeah?
Pokemon Friends.
Got tired of it already? It's been, 2 weeks?
Well, I need to give this kid 2 large plushies. Yeah. And I've got a Charizard, and I'm not giving him my Ogerpon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell no, dude. That was rare that I even got that. And for the last 2 days, I do my stupid challenges. You can only do it once if you're not paying, right? Mm-hmm. And it's basically like a mind warm-up every morning. Yeah. Right? But I'm like, I already have so many other app games I'm working on, right? I got Pokemon Go. I haven't stopped playing since day one. I got Monster Hunter Now, which I haven't stopped playing since day one. Yeah. And then I got the new DC Worlds Collide, which I haven't stopped since day one.
And this one, it was you gave me one. You were like, "Oh, I hate this puzzle," and I'm like, "I'll try it." Yep. And I hated it because I want to finish the puzzle. Yeah. I want to beat the puzzle. Yeah. If you don't give me, and it's just timed. Yep. And I hate that.
If you screw up, you get deducted time. Yeah. So what happened was I got 3 different yarns. Mm-hmm. Right. You put the yarns in this machine that looks like a Pokeball. And a plushie pops out, right? Yeah. I got an Eevee, a Squirtle, and a Ditto. And none of those are the size this kid wants, and I can't move forward in the story to get more upgrades. So you just gotta, So I was like, I would just have to keep doing this every morning until eventually I get something right. Yeah. And I was just like, goodbye.
No, that sounds so boring. Yeah. And also, just fake plushies of Pokemon does not sound like an exciting reward for me. Yeah. And with rooms you can barely customize.
Yeah. So I that was not in the script, this Pokemon stuff. That was off your head. Yeah. I'm not even going to put a Pokemon time on this because it's a rumor and I don't believe it.
No.
I really don't. And the biggest problem that I have, I'm excited for Zaw.
Yes.
Right? I hate when people call that its real name.
I know.
Its legal name.
I know.
I'm like, guys, it's Pokemon. Have fun with it.
It's Pokemon Zaw.
Zaw. Everyone will know it's Zaw. Anyways, Gen 5 totally got just fucked over.
I know.
No remake, no love, no passion.
And like, Gen 5 has so much in it.
Gen 5 is my favorite Pokédex.
It's my least favorite Pokédex, but I think it's one of my favorite generations because the gym leaders are really cool. And I like the villains.
Okay, well, see, the reason why you hate that Pokédex is the same reason I love it.
Probably, yeah.
It's a total reboot.
It is. That was cool.
They're like, this is a whole new world of Pokemon. I remember sitting in a chair in my parents' house. The windows were open. It was a crisp spring day. The morning sun was beaming through, gently warming my hand as I played that game, trying to go through the tutorial to pick each Pokemon and then trade it with my little brother so then we can begin the actual journey together.
With all 3 starters?
With all 3 starters.
Wow. That's crazy.
But that's a memory.
That's dedication.
I'm in college at that point. Like, that's a memory. It means so much to me.
Yeah.
And for them to just ignore it,
honestly,
I'm upset.
Rather than a remake, I'd rather, because they already have the Nintendo online consoles.
Just drop it
They
again.
have a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advanced version. Just drop it there.
Have you gone to Reddit and asked that question?
I did go to Reddit when I was looking.
Have you seen how many forums there are about this is clearly the correct move to make?
Yeah,
they're not making it.
Money on the table.
They're leaving so much money on the table.
Like, I open up those apps constantly because, like, sometimes they have something fun, but I sit there and stare at their tiny, pathetic, minuscule selection, and I'm like, no, I don't want to play like Starfy or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole fun of this idea was that I'd get to play my old classic favorites. Now that those consoles are long dead, I get to live them. I get to do it, but they aren't putting their old classics favorites on there. They got the weird crap no one's ever heard of.
Yeah. Well, okay, we're moving on. That was just a little pokey side tangent. Only Murderers in the Building, Season 5, will drop its first 3 episodes September 9th.
This is the last season, isn't it?
No.
What?
It's not confirmed nor denied, so I'm going to say no.
I hope it's the last season.
I'm going to tell you, Disney is going to say no. In fact, I could double down and tell you, Iger is going to say no.
I know, it gets a lot of, like, people watch it and stuff, but, like, already you can feel them running out of ideas.
Renee Zellweger is in this one.
I know.
When was she relevant? When I was a little kid in, like, elementary school.
It's just the show for old has-beens to come back and play around and act a little bit with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez.
The first season
great.
Was amazing.
It was really good.
Just to see the 2 friends come together and they drag Selena Gomez out of, like, wherever they found her.
Yeah. in her dying music career.
Yeah, and they're like, no, come on, bud. And then they show her how to be funny.
Yeah. First season 1 was really amazing.
Yes.
Season 2 was good. You know, not as good, obviously.
Well, as we keep going, he gets worse and worse, right?
Yeah.
But here is the question. This is the question of the week.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, the first 3 episodes drop September 9th.
Uh-huh.
And then I think that's like a Tuesday. Every Tuesday they drop an episode, which is normal for this show.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that they're trying to set up the mystery.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and get you hooked. But you have to sit through all 3 episodes to get there, right?
Yes.
And then you're going to come back every week to watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We've followed it for 4 times. Why not do it a 5th?
I know.
Now, Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday season 2 dropped, right?
Uh-huh.
We've seen it. We'll talk about it. But what I wanted to talk about Wednesday in this moment is that only half of that season is there, right? Let's move on to Netflix's last catastrophe.
Yeah.
Dream.
Mm-hmm. With Sandman.
Sandman dropped in unequivocal.
It was like a month apart.
Yes, and one was slightly more longer than the other one, but then at the end, you had to wait 1 week after the second part dropped to get the last episode.
At this rate, I see what Netflix is doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I would rather either they commit to the binge style that they're famous for.
Yes.
But if they don't want to do that, and I see why they don't want to do that, they want people to continually be coming back to their app.
Yeah.
Just rather than release half in one, wait a month, and then release the other half, just release it normally. If I have to wait 4 weeks, just give me an episode 1, next week episode 2, next week episode 3, next week episode 4. Just release like a normal schedule. This half bulk thing, I really hate, because I was sitting there so annoyed that I couldn't keep watching Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I was enjoying where we were going.
And of course it leaves off on a cliffhanger. Again, I don't want to talk about Wednesday. This isn't the spot.
Yeah, but now I just have to sit on my hands for a whole friggin' month.
So yeah, you brought up Netflix created the binge problem, right?
Yes.
And it used to be a weekly thing, and shows used to be run for over 20 episodes a season.
Yes.
Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now we go to Hulu.
Yes. We haven't seen it yet. It came out today.
I know, it's the one piece of my homework that I didn't do, but it's okay. The next episode of Coffee Break's it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It dropped the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week will be another episode. So it's kind of in the sense of Only Murders.
Yes.
Which is also originally a Hulu thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's now a Disney thing. Eventually, like I said last week, Disney will consume everything, and we will just all be Disney.
Yay.
We'll just wear mouse ears and pretend that our teeth aren't messed up.
They have some messed up teeth.
Also, they're shaped like pears.
They are.
They're all shaped like pears.
They're all rather pear-shaped. What are you gonna do?
I'm like, I love Stitch and Hercules, but not like that, guys. So the question is, and I don't know how to form it. Of course, when I write it down, it'll be fully formed. But what is your preferred way of streaming?
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to sit down and binge watch, what do you want? You want
multiple episodes a week? You want all at once? You want this half and half thing?
Yep.
You want one episode a week?
So, to give you a little answer about Netflix, because you were right there on it. I just don't think you know about it. The binge thing, and then why they stopped doing it and they started breaking it up like this, was because their statistics showed them that majority of the people who wanted to watch the show will watch it in one day.
Yeah.
While the others, it'll take them a while to get to it. Mm-hmm. Right? But those who watch it in one day, they talk about it for a week. It lives in relevancy on the internet for about a week before it dies out and it's gone. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fallout.
Yeah, it was this huge flash in the pan, and then it was nowhere.
It's a flash in the pan. I would have said a blimp on the radar, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all saw it. We all liked it. We're like, cool, that was fun. Have we talked about it since?
No.
Have you if you're not a fan of the video game.
Have you seen anyone say anything about it?
Exactly.
Walton Goggins is doing a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. She's
Ellie?
doing a lot.
Ely? No.
They're doing, like, the people connected to this is doing stuff, and yet no one's talking about Fallout. So, something, and it's weird, because wasn't that Amazon Prime? Because Amazon Prime does this thing that I kind of like, where it'll be, like, every week. Like, they do this with Vox Machina. Every week is 2 or 3 episodes.
Yes.
So you get that binge thing, but it also, you come back, continually.
But that's not even true, because Reacher.
Yeah, it's not everything they do, but some of them.
So, again, I asked this question. I don't know how to phrase it, but what is your preferred method of binging? That's probably actually the question right there, and I just solved all my problems. The question last week, weirdly enough, came in at a whopping 100% of cereal before milk.
Nice. Good.
So guys, let's talk about your mannerisms here. It's not okay to lie, to try and hide from the fact that you're a freak.
I was really hoping someone would be a milk first person just to explain their reasonings.
I was gonna look it up because when I was trying to get these pictures for the thing, I was coming across articles about people actually being like, "Why I pour my milk before my cereal?"
It's such a weird, because it's not like that works with anything else. Like, it can't be like, "Oh, I spread my peanut butter before I spread the jelly." No, you need to spread the jelly first. Like, it's so. You would think it's the same thing with this, but it's not.
Are you the person who uses the same knife You just use different sides of the knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I do always have to, like, look in my peanut butter to see if there's any, like, jelly crumbs in there.
Bro, I found something in mayo the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is definitely a critter thing. Because I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, sorry.
I was very upset. It didn't ruin the mayo. It's just, you don't want to open a jar of something... What, sticky?
It is
thick and sticky.
There's a like light bulb and like warning signs. Like when because we will dip like chips into sour cream, you know, and I open the sour cream and there's just an orange slice in it, and I go mold. No, it was just Cheeto dust.
Yeah. So yeah, milk before cereal. I don't understand. I tried to think about it. I guess it would be an easier way to measure how much cereal you have.
I guess.
But then you want that to be soggy.
The
only creatures on this planet that eat dry cereal are children.
I like dry. Well,
yep,
I'll eat like one. Like
I remember they used to give me little cups of Cheerios. Yeah, Cheerios.
Yep.
But that was you're not getting Cocoa Pebbles.
A lot of like Fruit Loops hurt when they're not completely drowned.
Dude, a lot of cereal does hurt.
It's because they expect you to do the milk thing.
The Frosted Wheats.
Yeah.
Are really tough.
Like it's sharp.
But
little needles in your teeth.
Yeah, but then you're like, it is fiber. I mean, it's going to be sharp everywhere, right? It's kind of what helps evacuate everything. Box office trolls. Okay, number 1, weapons.
What a surprise.
I know. At 43.5 mil.
Hooray.
Good job. Number 2, Freakier Friday. This is Freaky Friday's sequel. I guess some people saw it.
I heard it was fine. I heard it was fine.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Number 3, Fantastic Four, which was number 1 last week.
Yeah.
Number 4, The Bad Guys 2.
Good for them.
Number 5, The Naked Gun.
Nice.
Number 6, Soups.
Yay!
Number 7, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Woo!
Now, talking about Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
Okay, I spoiled some stuff, but I thought I did. And then I heard someone's review, and I was like, there's more to this movie? I was just checking out the D-Rex, because, I mean, I've already expressed how I'm very interested in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And watching it eat a helicopter, and then realize there's no nutritional substance to it. So it just chucks it away like it's a piece of trash. Scared the living crap out of me.
I've heard such conflict. I've heard some people be like, this was fun. And then I hear other people being like, this was garbage. And so I'm like, well... I want to see it. I want to make my own opinion.
The thing is, like, having to go through these Jurassic World movies, right? I'm starting to realize, just turn your brain off and have fun.
Yeah, a lot of them are overly complicated. And
yes. And on top of that, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, where's that review? I am almost done with it.
It's a big one.
It got a little bigger. It's a very different style than I'm used to. And there's just a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of things fell through because I'm like, I don't have time. We could have been here for half an hour of me complaining.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear me complain for half an hour?
Yes.
Or do you just call that this podcast?
That's why I live with you.
So I will get that to you this week. I just don't know which day. Speaking of binging schedules,
yeah.
My bad. I'm not doing too good. Number 8, F1 the movie. Number 9, Together. Number 10, Sketch.
What is? Oh, it's probably some
Christian film.
Yeah, it's from Angel is the distributor.
Eddington.
What's Eddington? Which one's that one?
Are you kidding me?
What? I don't remember. Oh, was that the one with Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone?
Yes.
And Captain America, Chris Evans.
What?
Is that what it is?
No.
Who was the other one?
No, you were really close. The other guy you're missing is Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh.
Eddington is about a sheriff in a town.
Yes.
The town of Eddington. The sheriff, Joaquin Phoenix, and the mayor, Pedro Pascal, get into a little problem because they don't agree with how they're handling the pandemic.
I shouldn't have used Pedro Pascal as a barometer because he's in too many things.
He is. This is the one with Pedro Pascal. You're probably 50% correct. This one, I have heard nothing but good stuff. it is not surprising to me that it is falling this far.
Yeah.
Sorry about the sirens.
Yeah.
Like I said, things aren't looking good out there.
It's not only does it tackle the fun topic of COVID, which one, it just...
Why would you say it? Aren't you going to demonetize me?
No, that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, now it's just... It's okay to say its real name?
Yeah,
okay.
We don't need to say personal pan pizza anymore.
Okay.
We got real creative of how to say pandemic.
Yeah. That one,
mm-hmm.
Look for it in the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good feeling it's going to be there, and I'm very interested. And everyone who's seen it and who I've heard from has said this is a Western.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know who likes Westerns? Y'all know me. I love Westerns, but it's got to be a good one.
It's also A24, which
Yes.
is like always a 50-50.
Well, I mean, the trailer kind of showed us it gets crazy.
Yeah.
And then How to Train Your Dragon is at number 13. I wanted to bring this up because I saw something interesting when I was at the store. When Snow White came out,
Yes.
the live-action remake,
Yeah.
you could buy a physical copy of it, and it came with the original Snow White that Walt Disney made, right?
That's nice.
They did this with How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, that's cool too.
So you get the original movie, and you get the live-action remake.
I think that would be so worth buying. Honestly, I would be more into that.
What? The original movie's just readily available to anyone.
Well, I guess it's also the thing of, like, not everyone wants Disney Plus. So you could sit there and be like, oh, you could just stream the original. It's like, yeah, but you could also just get it now.
Yeah. No, I thought it was cool because especially if you have a little kid. Yeah, that was a weird sound, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounded like someone was sneaking up behind me. I wonder if we caught that on audio. But, yeah, anyways.
There's one of the dogs.
There's no dogs except for the one sleeping. Remember when I said that this is DreamWorks going, we're going to combat Disney?
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. When I saw that move and I saw How to Train Your Dragon there, I was like, oh, they're way more serious than I thought. And they're not talking about it, which means they're going to be very aggressive.
I'm very excited to see what they do next.
Yeah, well, it's not Shrek.
Yeah, that one got pushed to 2027.
Yep. Okay, we watched a few things, but only a few things. I know we're about to go past our hour. Right?
What? Us never.
The Phoenician Scheme. I know.
Yeah, we watched it. The new Wes Anderson one.
Yes, we finally got our hands on it. The reviews said it wasn't as good as his other films, and I totally understand why.
It wasn't conventional.
It's not like his other ones. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot.
But my problem, and I know what this is, they got to the ending, and you just go... Spoilers, but the truth is, it's all for nothing.
Which, they kind of build up to that. Like, the whole beginning is him being like, I'm doing this horrible thing. And then she goes, that's horrible. I don't think you should do that. And so we were kind of always going to go to where we went. Just how they got there was interesting. We learned he wasn't as horrible as we might have initially thought.
Yes.
Through his various near-death experiences.
Yeah. Well, Benicio del Toro.
Yes. Who plays Swiper the Fox in the live-action Dora the Explorer.
That's too damn cool. He would be probably the coolest Swipe. He is a great actor.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how good of an actor he was until I was watching this movie. And I was just like, God damn, give that guy an Oscar. He's better than Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal's not good.
This movie
I'm
made
just
me
dropping
like
truth bombs.
This movie made me like Michael Cera, who I'm usually not too thrilled with.
Who's usually so annoying. My favorite performance of him is This Is the End.
Yeah.
When he's like, who stole my cell phone? And then like a streetlight lamp just goes right through him, and then he like gets picked up and he's just impaled and he's screaming and he gets dragged to hell. Funny.
Yes, it is.
But he started out as just a comedy kid. Mm-hmm. And he does comedy in this, but it's a very different kind.
It is.
And the twist of his character was...
really funny.
I mean, I kind of wanted him to stop using the accent, but damn, I was like, what a turnaround for a character. So I give the Phoenician Scheme a 4 out of 5.
Yes. I figured I was going to like this. I like Wes Anderson in general.
Yeah.
It's weirdly bittersweet.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I liked it more than a lot of the other most recent ones.
You know, a lot of people compared it to The French Dispatch, which the French Dispatch is probably his second worst film next to Bottle Rockets.
One of the worst ones. It's not like horrible, but it's not good.
You don't. It's just a drama.
Yeah.
Well, he has other good ones, so we all have our favorite good ones, and we can all argue why they're good, but they're good for good reasons.
Yes.
You know, for some reason people forget about the Netflix things he did.
Yeah.
Where he was doing Roald Dahl stories.
I don't know if a lot of people even know about them, even though they were good.
I never read these stories, but just Wes Anderson's style of storytelling using Roald Dahl.
It fits for Roald Dahl's worlds perfectly.
I guess I should rephrase that. Roald Dahl's story style with Wes Anderson's filmmaking techniques seem to blend themselves into a world that doesn't exist until now.
It makes and yet it made such perfect sense.
It's the rat catcher and the swan.
Yeah, the swan.
That one will play with your head all day. And when you're done with it, and it's not even that long, it's like 10 minutes.
No.
But you walk away and you're just like, wait, did he die?
Also, Richard Ayoade's in that. He's in a lot of his stuff.
Next up, South Park.
Yeah.
It has become a bi-weekly show. Speaking about the drop schedules, right? They went to a bi-weekly thing. Some people suggest it has to do with the presidency not being happy, but I don't think that really matters to Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I think it's about them trying to get the facts right. Yeah. So then when they drive that vehicle...
right into heaven.
They annihilate you in different ways that you never thought.
They've always been current. I think they're trying to be more current than ever before.
Oh my god.
They want to be on the day current.
It's too funny.
It's really funny.
Now, if you do not like violence towards animals, you are not going to like this episode. Even it made me feel bad.
But
I knew who they're attacking because she killed her dog and then bragged about it, which, as a dog owner, as a dog lover, as a person who has dogs throughout his entire life, when I learned about this person, I sat there and I thought about it. And I mean, I put myself in those shoes, and I could not fathom.
I don't know what kind of
I felt
worthless,
sadness,
heartless, not even human, subhuman creature
you have to be so mentally deformed.
Yeah.
That to do this. This is sick.
Yeah, to come to that conclusion.
And then we elect you as a politician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they went as ruthless as they did, because if they made a joke out of it, it would diminish the impact of, this is a horrible thing that she did. And they did manage to make it a joke by having it constantly reoccurring, but they never joked about the brutality of it. Yeah. We always saw that, because, that's what she did.
She's shot
that
Crypto.
Awful. Yeah. I was amazed they managed to make Crypto relevant with it.
You know what's funny? I haven't seen James Gunn say anything.
No.
Which I'm willing to bet he's probably laughing because he's like, I'm fine with South Park using Crypto because they're making fun of a horrible monster. Gunn loves his dog. Yes. His dog is Crypto. Now the Trump stuff was funny, but JD Vance... Oh my god. To make him a tiny little,
he's nothing.
At one point, Trump just yells at him and then kicks him and he's gone from the screen.
Go away.
He's got his eyeliner on. The heaven scene.
Yeah.
So, this horrible woman uses ice and they're rounding up Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
And then some guy on national television talks about how there are brown people in heaven.
There's definitely a lot of good Mexican people up in heaven.
Yes, and then the next scene, you see the pearly gates, and then the South Park ICE police driving in to go capture all the brown angels.
It's so funny. It's so on the nose. And the funniest part was her, being upset about it afterwards. She wasn't upset about the dog stuff.
Well, they
about
make fun of her appearance.
That was the only thing she was upset about.
So she's so ugly, her face will remove itself and it
because
scurries
she's had
around.
So much bad Botox.
Yeah.
Have you seen her before and after?
I don't want to look at this person. I just want this person to be gone.
Imagine a normal human being, and then imagine Billy the doll from Saw.
Why'd you rip on Billy?
Well, she's hideous.
Okay. Yeah, and then she changed her profile picture to it.
Yeah.
So, like, she's leaning into the joke. I think this is their way of being like, you can't make fun of me now because now I'm part of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
No, that's more embarrassing.
No, dude, the damage is done. Trust me. The
not,
world knows.
It's not the win you think
it's not just the Americans. Now the world knows from the American comedy show what a piece of shit you are. Mm-hmm. Think about that. You won't, because you don't have that ability. Wednesday.
Yes. Like we mentioned it earlier.
Yep.
First half. I really like this first half.
It's really good. It's better than the first season already, in the sense, like, I agree with you. They're allowing the characters to play more. They get to be more themselves.
Yeah, Gomez feels more like Gomez.
Yep.
It helps that they're on screen more, so they do get to just be written themselves. I love the addition of Pugsley.
Yep.
I like that he's a little weirdo, which because he didn't really seem that way in the first season.
He's an atom.
Yeah. He's barely in it. I like Agnes, their new invisible friend. I think she's fun.
Are they called the Atoms?
The Addams family? Yes.
No,
Adam.
they are Adam.
A-D-D.
So it's Wednesday Adam.
Adams.
So it's the Atoms.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed, but she told me two different answers there.
I was confused. I thought you were saying he's an atom. Like you were like a small molecule. Like he was. I thought you were saying he was insignificant because he was not in the show enough. ATOM. That's what I thought you said the first time.
Why would I make the connection to just jump into science?
You're smart. You're weird. You word things odd sometimes.
I'm a poet.
I'm not wrong.
But that one.
Anyway.
Let's talk about dinosaurs.
Back to Wednesday. I feel like the first season, especially the first episode of season 1, really struggled to just introduce the world to us, and that really dragged it down.
Yeah.
And this one, now that we know everybody, we can just go running in head first.
Yep. It's fun. We get to spend more time with all the characters except for one.
Yes.
I don't miss him.
I'm glad. I was wondering if they were going to recast him.
No.
I'm glad they didn't. They just quietly wrote him out.
Yep.
Because he's psychic, and Wednesday is already psychic.
Yeah.
We don't need... And Morticia's psychic. We don't need another psychic person.
We got to meet Grandma. I like Grandma.
Grandma is fun.
I was thinking about how cool it is that Grandma just bought her granddaughter a cemetery.
Yeah.
For her own little project. Just so Wednesday could figure out the name of somebody. But Grandma is that cool. Grandma's like, I love you. You can have the cemetery.
At first I was disappointed that we're still doing the thing with Wednesday not liking her mother. But then I realized it's Wednesday doesn't like her mother and Morticia doesn't like her mother.
Well, there's also a weird problem where her mom, Morticia, keeps saying, you're a lot like my sister who's died.
Yes.
There's obviously going to be an episode with this said sister, Ophelia.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to get there. But where the show ends... I didn't like that. That last episode's not bad in the sense of anything.
I think it's...
Other than you should have ended with more mystery.
Yeah, because
instead of a jailhouse breakout.
Yeah, a cheap cliffhanger.
Yeah, because okay, so the bad guys from the last season are now free. I'm fine with that, and I thought it's cool. It's always cool. Think about it. It's been 2 years since we've seen this.
Yes.
And the bad guys get to come back and play.
One of them.
Yeah, but it's this fun, let's have fun, and, this is a wacky story. It's very comic book-ish.
His hide gimmick is neat.
Yep, he's fugly.
He is. The actor is amazing. Dude, that scene, I was on the edge of my seat. He did a phenomenal job with it.
Is that kid okay? Has he been weightlifting? Is that why he looks like that?
Maybe.
But yeah, he did a good job. He feels like a villain. But he's also not a villain. You can tell.
Yeah.
He's just a tortured soul.
Yes.
That was taught to behave this way.
You can't blame him for being born a Hyde.
Yeah.
Just like you can't blame any of the outcasts for who they are.
Yeah. And then you've got the new principal.
Yes, Dort. I love him. He's funny.
Dort is he's a total change in direction with the school because he's very proactive.
Yes.
He brings Morticia in to help create like fundraisers and get sponsors to help the school build it. Because he's like, hey, the last people behind me, they didn't care about the school, and I do.
They were very the previous principal, Gwendolyn Christie. Her character was very much like, we just stay here and we don't bother people. We don't go out into the town. We stay here where we're safe and accepted. And his character is very much like activism, like equality, I guess. Yeah. You know, getting them out there, integrating.
He's actually the most painful thing you can have in a public school education. He wants to actually better the students and allow them to have space to grow and give them the opportunities to find and seek new challenges to even grow.
He is an adversary. You know, he's going about it in a suspiciously not legal way with Bianca, the siren character.
Yeah.
But he's not a villain, I don't think.
No. So, and that's why the ending of it kind of irks me, okay? It irks me in the fact that we don't know who the villain is. We just know this villain seems to have 2 or 3 steps ahead of us. And I'm like, so have we seen the villain?
Would you mean the avian? Because we did meet the avian. The one who's controlling the birds?
Yeah, but I don't think they're the villain.
I think they're a pawn of the villain, but I don't know who the villain is.
So now I'm like, okay, in good storytelling, you usually show the villain without revealing they're a villain. If you're good and you're better than Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, you do a good job at that.
It's like, it's the Scooby-Doo thing. When Scooby-Doo and the gang land on location, one of the first few people they meet is going to be the person they unmask at the end.
In the worst episodes, and we're talking about the OG run of Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Not the James Gunn Scooby-Doo, which, why does this keep coming back to James Gunn?
The old 60s, 70s Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera. And there are episodes where they find the villain, right? And they're like, oh, it's the custodian. And you're like, when the hell did we talk to the custodian? They're like, it's the auctioneer. And you're like, we were at an auction?
We're like, oh, he had like one line.
Yeah, like he grimaced at them.
Yeah.
And then it faded out for commercial break.
Yeah,
and you're like, so that was the villain? You need to set it up a little better. You're either going to show up like Darth Vader or Sauron, right? Or you're going to subtly sneak that character in there.
I guess now we are sitting here talking about the mystery.
Yes.
I don't know where the Hyde character is going to go with this. There's still a lot of open, unedited stuff.
Well, Dork should probably...
Dork
should probably go get him, because he's kind of a hazard to everyone.
He's gonna really throw a wrench in his plans of, let's embrace who you are.
Yeah.
Let's be in society when there's a monster on the loose.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to rehabilitate this kid.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we're talking about years of psychotherapy. I mean, trauma.
I mean, they already put him in an institution.
Yeah, he's been...
Those are famous for helping people, am I right?
Clearly.
One of my favorites is we also got a new teacher for the school, Mr. Orloff? Or something like that. He's a disembodied head in a jar, and he teaches anatomy, which I think is very funny.
Yeah, Doc.
And he's played by Christopher Lloyd. So that means... we have 2 different actors who were in the original Addams Family movie in this
90s
version.
movie.
Yeah, because he was the original Uncle Fester.
Yes.
Funny. Cool.
It is cool. And they're doing really good. The actors are having fun. We just gotta wait for the second part.
Yeah.
Which is just a bummer.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck so much.
Yeah. So that was Coffee Break.
Yes.
Some news for you.
Yes.
We have talked, Critter and I, that this is going to be the end of season 4. So, congratulations, we did it. It's over.
Our 4th phase was better than Marvel's.
That's true. I mean, I upgraded.
Yeah.
And
look at those thumbnails.
I love those thumbnails.
They're good.
Sometimes late at night, I creep into this office and I just stare at my thumbnails.
Do you really?
I really do.
I thought that's what you were doing.
I'm going through them and I'm just thinking about the thoughts and the process that I had in order to drive. Because some of them, that's not even the original idea.
Yeah.
Like, I've done a lot of, like, the milk one, the last one. Right? The original idea was what you see. Right? But I couldn't figure out GIMP because I upgraded it.
Yes.
In which it changed in its nature. And so I had to learn that, which kind of bummed me out. So then I was like, well, since it's called Soggy Milk, right? I started playing, and the Plants vs. Zombies pun in there.
Yeah.
I was going to put a Plants vs. Zombies game in a bowl of milk.
It just wasn't working.
It didn't work, yeah. And then I figured out how to play with Camp. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just playing around with my thoughts and being like, well, Rambo, how did you get to that? You know? Like, it's been fun.
Being creative.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed the themes. There are themes going on where Superman just randomly appears in places until they send the Teen Titans to make him miserable. And then there's this like green space world where the evil villains live.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's the lightning fields of love.
Yeah.
Where there are just epic battles going off of just various characters. And the lightning fields of love story is one of my favorite ones.
I'm telling a whole story with your thumbnails for the podcast.
Yes. It just like that's the craziness. It's like the bedroom with the picture with Misty and her ass.
Yeah.
That's a real photo I made.
Remember when I said I thought you used the word atom? This is kind of the thought process that makes me think you would use that word in that moment.
Is it? Yeah, because I think linear,
I
right?
think you think lateral more than most.
I do. I think very lateral because I think outside the box, okay? Let's be honest. I look at how everybody else thinks and I go, what if I went that way? When crowds move in a direction, I go the opposite. I'm not curious.
Always running towards the fire.
Well, maybe the fire is holding like a secret ember that can like birth a dragon, you know?
Anyways. This is the end of season 4.
Yes. We're gonna take 2
weeks?
3?
2, 3.
2?
It depends on how many interesting things happen between here and then.
That's not what it is. It depends on how long until I get really antsy and I go, I want to talk.
Yeah.
But right now I need a break, and you need a break.
It's also, we're in the middle of the dry season.
Yep.
Nothing's being announced. Nothing's really coming out.
Yep. And there's a lot of bad stuff, like I said. It's starting to affect my mental health.
Yeah.
Not in a way we should be concerned, but I know it's affecting everybody. I've been talking to a lot of people around me.
It's stressful times.
Yes, things are getting bad. And I just want to recuperate and work on that. I will get you that Jurassic World review. I will get you Godzilla 2014 because we're going to start up that franchise.
Yay!
It will not take as long as Jurassic.
Yes.
Jurassic, I wanted to make sure was really good or good enough to live up to its predecessor.
So just because the podcast is going on break, there's still going to be content.
Yes. I'm playing with the idea of streaming. I have a demo, so I know we're going to get a demo again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just... Go ahead.
Oh, what I've been up to?
Yeah.
I'm working on Ruby Reversed Fates.
Yep.
I haven't released an episode last week, so I'm a week behind on my schedule. I kind of suspected this would happen.
Yep.
But I'm still chipping away at it. That's the thing. Like, and it should be much more consistent at this point. Because now all the announcement stuff is done.
Yeah. I mean, I had a schedule too.
They never work. That's why I don't try to keep schedules.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, why don't I just focus on making the best video?
Yeah.
Right? And that's where I got with Fallen Kingdom. And I was just like, let's do 12 minutes of me ranting.
I'm excited for it.
Yes. Okay, I hope you guys have a good summer. If you're in school, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's not
hard.
fair.
I know.
Hey, you know, the study thing, I was thinking about that. If you are in school, understand that I, too, hated school.
Everyone hates school.
I never enjoyed school until I got to college.
College
and it was
fun.
only in community college. And especially when I got into film school, where I realized they're like, no, you need to know a little bit of everything. And so it kind of like helped me feel better, where I was just like, I don't want to talk about movies, I want to talk about science. You know, so like here I am learning about whale falls.
Yeah.
Right? And this is when a whale or a large marine animal dies, but the corpse doesn't rise. It falls to the bottom, to the ocean floor, in which the things on the floor get to eat it. because the whale doesn't need its nutrients anymore, right? They're devouring it. It creates a miniature oasis, but it's a time-limited oasis. And it's just like that concept. I don't know. Are we really playing with this idea? Because I want to. Anyways, learning sucks, but when you want to learn the things that you find interesting, you'll find out it's a lot easier.
Yes.
To listen.
100%.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
Yep.
Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.